Okay, 40 minutes in the books. Boston, St. Louis. Let's go with the word dominant for that second period for the Boston Bruins. Maybe in the first period they were a little rusty. They obviously had that long layoff. Just absolutely crushed the St. Louis Blues in the second period. The power play finally got going. Let's run through a few stats for you here. In 1 second. Technical difficulties. I'll tell you one thing that we're going to talk about is that Charlie McAvoy goal on the power play, and this is something that we've talked about at the point for quite a while. How fast Boston can attack on the power play once they get into the offensive zone. I mean, so many teams in the National Hockey League, they'll get into the zone, they'll try to get everybody set up around the perimeter, pass the puck around. Boston can do it, obviously, but one of the reasons why they are clicking at over 30% in the playoffs is the fast strike offense. When the puck gets cleared, they move the puck up the ice in the neutral zone so fast, and we saw it on this McAvoy goal. Let's take a look right here at the last 5 power play goals Boston has scored in the playoffs, how much zone time they have needed before the puck has gone in the back of the net. 2 seconds for Charlie McAvoy. He gets into the offensive zone and he scores. And yes, it ramps off a stick a little bit. Maybe Binnington should have that shot. But they caught a St. Louis Blue going for a line change because they moved the puck back into the offensive zone so quickly. You go back to the Carolina series. Took them 3 seconds, took them 5 seconds, 5 seconds, 6 seconds. They're averaging less than 11 seconds of zone time per power play goal to be scored in the playoffs, which is right near the top of the National Hockey League. That is a big reason why this power play has been as effective as it is. So Charlie McAvoy getting it done with that quick neutral zone transition that we've talked about for the Boston Bruins in this game. Let's keep rolling through the stats. We got goals off the rush. That's what the McAvoy power play goal was. You take a look at how many goals Boston has scored in the Stanley Cup playoffs off the rush. They're dominating everybody. You know, people talked about this St. Louis-Boston series being cycle heavy, which team can get low and control the cycle game. That's St. Louis way more than it is Boston. And these numbers show it. The Boston Bruins, they can blitz you with speed. They get both their goals in this game off the rush. Marcus Johansson had a great chance early on the power play in the first period off the rush and ultimately hit the post. But it just shows you if you're not ready for this team and the speed that they bring, they're going to make you pay. So you look at the fact that Boston has 19 goals off the rush so far in the playoffs. That is outstanding, and they're almost doubling the St. Louis Blues, who they're playing in the Stanley Cup Finals. So those are a couple of our key stats that we're looking at here in the second intermission. We hope you've enjoyed the game so far. Thank you for checking out our YouTube link, and continue to follow us as we'll continue to pump out on our Twitter page, The Point Hockey, a bunch of statistics during the intermission and during the third period. Enjoy the rest of the game.